keep an eye on HPCL in today's trading session. Well, the company has expressed interest in setting up a 9 million ton oil refinery in the state of Rajasthan in Barmer. Well, if you look at the company, it already has oil refinery in Mumbai and Visakhapatnam. And looking at the count on a year-to-date basis, it's done well, up by about 20%. The stock was, however, down in yesterday's trade by almost 1.5%, and it continues to trade above 50 and 100-day moving average, and it's trading below its 200-day moving average. Do keep an eye on Lanco Infra too, as some of the PE firms have expressed interest and also are in talks with the company to buy some of the road assets of the company. And the reports, some of the newspaper reports are indicating that Morgan Stanley Infra Partner, which is a fund which invests in infra companies, is in talks with the company to buy almost 401 kilometer of highway project from Lanco, and the valuations for the same is in the range of almost 1,000 to 1,200 crores. If you look in the counter, it's not done well on year-to-date basis as well. It's down by over 60%. Last 3 months too, the counter has been down by 37%. It's trading below its 50, 100 and 200-day moving average. But in yesterday's trade, it was up by about 1.5%. Back to you.
Okay, Yatin, how about the stocks that you've identified?
Well, Aisha, Essar Oil is the first stock we need to focus on, because the promoters who are the RIAs have planned to, bring down the stake from 90% to a minimum public shareholding of close to 75%. Now, this move comes on the back of, the news that they have already been in talks with most of the FIIs overseas, and they have expressed interest to buy the promoter stake. Apart from that, as I mentioned earlier, the total promoter stake in the company is close to 90%, and they have to comply with the minimum public shareholding of 25%. So, this is a mix of a stake sale which is, done to institutional investors. Also, on the other hand, they will sell the shares in the public to comply with the SEBI regulations. Apart from that, they have also commissioned their Vadina refinery, which is a complex refinery which is expected to double their GRM from current levels, according to most of the analysts on the street. So we'll keep an eye on Essar Oil on the back of these two news. We have also Gujarat Pipavav Ports, which is in news today. The board has approved an expansion project for the Pipavav Port. The total expansion is close to 1,100 crores. Now, after the IPO, this is one of the major expansion plans the company is undertaking. This will be funded by internal accruals, equity and a mix of debt. So a positive coming in for GPPL, because this is one of the biggest expansion plans they are taking post the IPO.